understanding. He's not going to need 6 months in an orange hard hat to learn how to run a blender after running the sand king, or going from a blender to a hydration unit. But for a bigger company, if this guy's been a wireline hand for the past 10 years, now you're putting him on a frac crew, or now you're putting him on a coil unit, or a cement crew, whatever, then yes, he needs to go right back to the training wheels, to the green hat, the orange hat. He's got to learn. He understands the industry, he understands the company, but he's moved to a new job description, a new position. You got to give him time to grow into it, make sure he's going to fit. Hazard recognition is why we have these guys wearing, whatever your company uses. I like a different colored hard hat with a decal on it of some sort. Also a good idea just to have a policy of no other decals on the hard hat. And I'm just telling you that because of a workaround, because if you handed me an orange hard hat and sent me out to the field, fine, I'll take the orange hard hat, I'll sit down for 5 minutes with some black tape, some white tape, and it'll look like a Cleveland Browns helmet, and I'll be a Cleveland Browns fan, not an SSE. You gotta protect them from themselves. Vests, that's a good idea too, but a lot of times we're going to end up wadding up the floorboard of the truck. So, I like the hard hats, the hard hat decals. To the point of hazard recognition, when you're having your morning JHA meeting, JSA, and that's an JSA versus JHA, we can argue that. That needs to be argued. But when you're having that meeting in the morning, make sure the other guys know you have an SSE with you. Point them out. I know he's not going to want to be singled out and have everybody turn around and look at him. That's never fun. But they need to know. It's a point of hazard recognition. I know that I've got to watch out for that guy over there, both to keep him from hurting himself and to keep him from hurting somebody else. Even if it's no more than, why is that guy over there all by himself? Where's his mentor? Why don't I see his mentor over there? Maybe I'm going to go over there and ask him where his mentor is. Management and operations buy-in. The buy-in is the biggest hurdle. Just one eye roll from the operations manager can hamstring the whole program. Because if that operations guy's not on board, he's just get the job done and quit bothering me about it, then that's a plug in a pipeline is what that is. That's an obstacle. It's going to stop the flow of information. It's going to affect the people above the operations manager, because if the operations manager is not on board with it, then he's not going to pass the necessary info up the pipeline for you to get the necessary feedback back down the pipeline. So make sure you've got operations on board, and if you have to make a phone call over his head, that's part of what we have to do. We have to be the ones with thick skin. Your actions will speak louder than words of printed policies. That's that phone call at 2 o'clock in the morning. That's well, maybe instead of sitting in the office and taking a light day, I'll go ahead and throw my FRs on and I'll go just suddenly show up at a location and do some observations. Maybe pull the SSE aside and ask him how it's going, what he thinks. If he's got any concerns, do the same with the mentor. It's your job to be part of this process. It's not put the mentor with the SSE and then forget about it. You are part of the procedure. You are part of that learning curve. New hire orientation. This is where a lot of your SSE program is going to come into play. That is not optional. Too often, and we've all seen it, you're hiring to fill up a crew. You're hiring a guy because you have a deficiency on a crew. You gotta get that guy up, get him in the truck, get him out on location working, because you got a customer yelling at you. That's where you dig in. That's where you have to pull out the stop card. You know, the orientation process is already a little bit long and boring because he's got to sign all his drug awareness policy that he's probably read 1,000 times, 1,000 different companies. You know, he's got to go through all his tax paperwork, his I-9 form, all of that other stuff. And you've got the operations manual, operations manager. Can you hurry this up? We need to get him out of here. That crew needs to roll out of here in an hour and a half. Can you get this done? Your answer is no. There comes a point where you have to dig in and you have to face up to that operations manager and say it's not going to happen that way. Because that's the guy who's going to go out there and trying to do a good job, trying to make a hand to get himself or somebody else hurt. And realistically, if that guy gets in that crew truck, gets to the location without going through proper orientation, you're never going to get him back in there to get time to get it finished. It's just not going to happen. Make the time. If you really want to put it down on paper, I've seen it on bumper stickers, I've seen it on people's desks, I've had it on the wall behind my desk a few times. Failure to plan ahead on your part does not constitute an emergency on my part. You know, or the 7P policy. Proper pre-planning prevents poor performance. Explain in depth to the SSEs, to the new people in orientation, what their job description is and what it isn't. You know, once they make it out to the field, it's all up in the air. You know what it's like. Everybody's trying to get the job done. That SSE needs to know where his job description stops. No, I don't want you out there turning valves on that manifold. I don't care what they told you. You don't do that. I don't want you swinging a hammer over here on this iron just yet. I don't want you pulling levers on the BOPs. So that's where you tell them where their job stops. Walk them through the steps of the SSE program, whatever program you use. You're going to be in this program for 180 days. We're going to review you every 30 days. We're going to offer you the opportunity to review your mentor every 30 days. At some point, we may switch you around and put you with another mentor just to get a second opinion on you, just so you can get a second look at the same job through somebody else's eyes.